Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. When was the last time you've gotten a raise? Been a long time. When was the last time you got overtime? That's been a long time. Sure, why? What people don't realize is we got two components out there that is killing your standard of living. Free money provided to CEOs from the Federal Reserve, and then the way the CEO is being compensated. CEOs are not compensated on performance anymore. CEOs are compensated on stock options. That's how they make most of their money. So as long as the Federal Reserve will give them money free, they're going to focus on the CEO buying shares back to pop that price up to make that stock option. That's why you're not getting paid. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Aren't you tired of all the nonsense you hear from these financial shows like this?
Should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No, no, no. Bear Stearns is fine.
And then they went bankrupt. This is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Your 401k, they take half of all the money you put away. Look, it's not about the money you're saving. It's about where you invest it and not in a 401k. Join my gang. Start using charts. I'll teach you how to use a chart so that you can maximize your returns on the money you do have. And the earlier you get started, the better. Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to this contradiction.
February existing home sales down 7.1%.
American consumers, they have more cash on hand.
What a contradiction. Matter of fact, all the information you get from all the different financial programs, it's all contradiction. But here at Phil's Gang, I will tell you the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com. You will enjoy it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. It's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Everybody was asking me, how did I know to short forward when it was November and it was when Aunt B was telling us everything was fine? Well, what people didn't know is Aunt B was lying to us, because when she was raising the rates, machinery sales were down 5.6%, computers were down 8.7%, communication equipment sales down 21%. I took a look at our chart and I saw that institutions were pulling money out of Ford. So we said, let's short Ford. And we did that in November, on November 10th, because my charts told me there was a big sell signal, and we took advantage of it. And you know that stock Ford has now dropped 17%. That's the return my gang has now, 17%. Don't follow any of the jibber jabber from CNBC or the Fed. Follow me. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. We're a teaching format. Boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, it's been 7 years now since Obama ordered his Fed chairman to lower the savings rate from 5% to less than 0.25%. With the false narrative, it would spur economic growth and jobs. Everyone would have an opportunity in this economy. That's what he said. But what it spurred was a front-loading of the biggest, fake, unsustainable stock market rally of 200%. That's what it spurred. Now, most people did not participate in that rally. because people got out of their 401k in 2009. And they said, just get me out. I want nothing but fixed income. And they got killed because with low interest rates, fixed incomes get murdered. You got to know what you're doing. If you're going to really retire, you got to be associated with the stock market. That's why you come to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, we come in the morning, we have what we call coffee talk. But we just don't sit around and throw the bowl. Or joke or laugh. Our coffee talk is serious. Every morning before you start out investing, we have an intense discussion on what is going on and where we should be investing. Because it's all about not the money, but where you're putting that money. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and enjoy the best coffee in town.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. Considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
America's got the best cards. We are the envy of the world. We have the most powerful military on earth by a mile. Our economy right now is stronger than any other advanced economy. We have the best workers. We have the best universities.
That's our friend Obama. That was on Sunday. And, of course, he was being interviewed by Chris Wallace. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. We got a lot to do today. We got gold. Our gold continues to go up. We're going to talk about gold. And going back to my commentary, let's talk about Obama first and what's going on. Amazing. This guy just doesn't get it. He turns around and tells us our economy is the envy of the world. Really? I don't think so.
There is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies.
Yeah, Obama, does he really believe what he says? Is he smoking pot? Here's Sheriff Clark, what he said about him.
He came into office with 3 objectives. One was to destroy American exceptionalism. The next was to obliterate the United States Constitution. And the third was to destroy the Republican Party. Now, he's done a pretty good job with those 3 objectives, but he's done nothing else for the American people. We used to be the envy of the world before he became president, but I don't think that that's the case anymore. We're not respected on the world stage. Putin doesn't respect him. Many of the other leaders, Benjamin Netanyahu might, out of political courtesy, say he does, but he doesn't either. Look, the best thing about the Obama presidency right now is that it's coming to an end.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can say about it. That's true. Then Wallace asked about Hillary Clinton. He asked Obama, would you politically interfere if she's going to get targeted by the Department of Justice? And here's what he had to say.
Can you guarantee to the American people, can you direct the Justice Department to say Hillary Clinton will be treated as the evidence goes, she will not be in any way protected?
I can guarantee that. And I can guarantee that not because I give Attorney General Lynch a directive. That is institutionally how we have always operated. I do not talk to the Attorney General about pending investigations. I do not talk to FBI directors about pending investigations. We have a strict line. and always have maintained it.
Well, they've always maintained it. What I didn't like about Chris Wallace, he didn't have the guts to attack the president. What a coward. Why did he point out to the president how he was a liar? Point out and say, oh, wait a minute. You and Eric Holder, you interfered with the prosecution of Malik Sabaz, the leader of the Black Panthers, who supported Obama's candidacy in 2008. And when they were arrested for voter intimidation in Philadelphia at the entrance of the precinct. The prosecutor from the DOJ, Mr. President, was Christian Adams. He resigned in protest because you ordered him, you and Holder ordered him to drop the prosecution. And this attorney who worked for the DOJ in protest resigned. That's a total lie. The Black Panther leader, and remember Obama, they formed a close friendship. Over the years, this guy visited the Oval Office more than 38 times. 38 times. Are you kidding me? Now, Wallace also failed to point out how Obama is a liar. He should have attacked Obama. So, wait, you're lying. You and Holder interfered with the prosecution of Lerner. You interfered. When the day she was retiring, and she was getting all her stuff together to leave the building, and she got a full pension, you gave her another gift. You told the House of Representatives that the Department of Justice decided not to press any charges against Lerner, who had the role in the IRS politically biased review of the Tea Party nonprofit group applications for tax-exempt status, and she got a full pension and a pardon. What a liar. This guy can't tell the truth, or he's smoking dope. His brain's all screwed up. Talks about the military, how strong the military is.
America's got the best cards. We are the envy of the world. We have the most powerful military on earth.
The most powerful military on earth. Really? Did you see the report that came in last week? The Navy SEALs are complaining that when they come back from a mission and another SEAL group is going out, they have to hand over their weapons to the other SEAL team. That's how bad things are. That's how he's gutting the military. He's gutting the military. So the Navy SEAL team comes in from a deployment, and they can't keep their weapons. They have to give it to the other SEALs because they don't have enough weapons. They don't have enough ammunition. Are you kidding me? He's purposely gutting the U.S. military in an effort to send a message to the rest of the world that America is not strong. We got so many threats against this country, it's incredible. We need to be stronger every day, not weaker. That's what we should be doing. Instead, we're gutting our military. We have lost what Reagan and even Clinton have said, peace through strength. We've lost that. Instead, Obama thinks by gutting the military and being nice to ISIS, they will like us. Kerry, what an idiot. It's unbelievable, Kerry.
Our world today is actually, despite ISIL, despite the visible killings that you see and how horrific they are, we are actually living in a period of less daily threat to Americans and to people in the world than normally, less deaths, less violent deaths today than through the last century.
Are these guys smoking dope? It's unbelievable what Kerry just said. With our borders, radical Islam, and the threats of Iran, North Korea, Russia, China, cyber terrorism. How about the Paris attack? Then Belgium. What's going on with this guy? This is what he's telling Congress? They're smoking dope. The biggest threat to the United States military preparedness is the Obama, his administration is continually slashing the support for advanced weapons system. So what does this do for gold? Well, it moved our gold position up 121% on one AU, on the other 64%. The more people the more people don't feel comfortable. They know what's going on. People know Obama's a liar. Do you think that people believe Obama, or do you think believe Kerry? What are you, nuts? That's why when everybody say, "Oh, don't buy gold, don't buy gold," I kept telling my gang, keep looking at the mining stocks, GDX. Now, GDX is an exchange traded fund, and we are not. The day we bought that, we had a beautiful message to buy it on our chart. It's now up 64%. We'll talk more about our mining stocks when we get back. 15 past the hour here in Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. There's so much bad news out there. Let me give you some good news. The good news is you can retire when you're 65 years of age. You can live the same lifestyle you've come accustomed to, but you're going to have to make a change. And what's that change? To get rid of your 401k. It's a scam. It doesn't work. We've never seen more people pulling their money out of 401ks than right now. $40 billion just in this last few quarters, because they know it doesn't work. So they're taking their money and stuffing it in the mattress. That's not what to do. Look, it's not about the money you put away. It's about how you invest that money. And clearly 401ks don't work. But it does work here at Phil's Gang. philsgang.com, where we just got a return of over 35% in copper.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish a wealth effect.
That's right. Did you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran at 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right, and the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande, at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Time is the one thing that we want more of as a St. Jude parent. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When they told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow, they pretty much have saved us.
They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to this contradiction.
February existing home sales down 7.1%.
American consumers, they have more cash on hand.
What a contradiction. Matter of fact, all the information you get from all the different financial programs, it's all contradiction. But here at Phil's Gang, I will tell you the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com. You will enjoy it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. It's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, every day we hear from Wall Street, you turn on the TV, and they're telling us how the economy's great, everything's great. And these are the same people that run the 401ks who, with a 2% fee, take more than half of your money and put it in their pocket. You will never retire comfortably in a 401k. But try to convince 90 million people, it's almost impossible. People just don't listen. They get comfortable and stay with these 401ks. They don't work. You're not going to be able to retire. It's simple. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Join the gang, try it for a month, and we're going to show you how to use a chart. And that is going to put you in such a comfort zone of retirement.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil. Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com, click on the video channel graphic, and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Let's take a look at the market right now. The market, again, we're going into earnings season. So today the market's up about 45 points. Alcoa tonight. And the earnings have been terrible. The earnings have been absolutely terrible. They're telling us now that the earnings, or let's take the earnings are off, but let's take even the GDP. The GDP for the first quarter that we're in right now is going to be like 0.4%. I mean, just terrible. Earnings are awful. They're down by 18% from their peak in 2014. So we're not getting earnings. People are just not being told the truth. So that's why it's good that we're staying with many of our gold stocks. Because as the economy gets worse and as the dollar keeps dropping, and we can see the 10-year Treasury is getting worse. The 10-year Treasury is down to 1.72. That means that they believe that the economy... See, you always got to believe the Treasury. I used to remember when Larry Kudlow would get on the air and lie. I'd always tell people, don't look at the 10-year Treasury. It's never right. The 10-year Treasury is always right. It always tells you the state of the economy. It always tells you the state of the economy. And it's never been wrong. And when those 10-year Treasuries, the yields on those 10-year drop, keep dropping, that means the economy is terrible. And he would always say, oh, no, don't believe that. Just believe the stock market. Why? Because they want you to believe as long as the stock market keeps going up, the economy is good. They don't want you to believe that the yield on the 10-year Treasury means anything. It does. That's where you find out what's really going on. When you see a stock market going up, and you look at the yields going down, you know they're lying to you. It's just amazing. So let's take a look at our gold. And I'll put this up for you tonight. Matter of fact, go to my site, philsgang.com, and we have our live videos up. And we have a couple of videos you're going to like a lot. I go to my homepage, and we have Tiffany. It showed how, with the PT2 chart, when we got our signal to buy Tiffany, and then Tiffany went up 15% after we got our buy signal. And we also put up XBI as we got our buy signal, went up 6%. And I'm going to put up tonight GDX. We bought GDX around December 3rd. It's now up 64%. Nobody was buying gold. Nobody back in December was buying gold. They thought I was nuts saying let's buy gold. Now GDX is your mining stocks, and the mining stocks were getting killed, and that's what you want to do. You want to go after stocks that are really getting hurt, groups that are getting hurt. That's where you buy them. You have to be patient, but they start working. When stocks are being down 50, 60%, you just got to wait for the signal to tell you to get in, so you don't get hurt. You want to make sure most of the selling is done. And with my chart that I designed, it follows the money. And it tells you, okay, now it's time to get in. And that's what we did with GDX. And you go, and I'll put it up tonight. It's up beautifully. Now here's another one. AU. Now AU is another wonderful gold stock. Anglo Gold. Same thing. We bought that the same day on December 3rd. And everybody thought I was crazy. I said, buy gold. And we did. And Anglo Gold is up right now 121%. I'm going to put both of these up for you so you can see how we did it. And if you were a gang member and all you did, especially you people are so busy, you don't have time to do anything. I know. When I'm in Sarasota, I go get my car washed, whatever. We say, Phil, I just love to join your gang, but I'm just too busy. I say, you telling me you haven't got 1 minute out of the whole day to work to build wealth for your retirement? Well, I'm in a 401k. Well, good luck on that. That's not going to work. Not going to work. 401ks don't work. And so that's all I hear. So I said, okay, I'm going to design something. I know people can take a minute out of their day, for heaven's sake. Just turn the TV off for 1 minute. You got to start thinking towards your retirement. Because you got to understand, stop believing what they're telling you, that everything is fine. Your country is, the economy is doing great. Everything is wonderful. When it's just not true. It's not true. We're the envy of the world. Are you nuts? Obama says we have the best workers. We do. But he doesn't give them good jobs. He also impedes economic growth by not giving good jobs. By increasing taxes and regulation, he impedes economic growth. He kills the worker. Under Obama, lower wage industry jobs account for 22% of job losses during the downturn, but 54% of job gains. Now, there are 2.3 million more jobs in the lower wage sector now than when Obama was elected. It's amazing. Obama's recovery, there's no recovery. It's driven by lower wage industries. Obamacare. That has triggered an increase in multiple part-time jobs that we've never seen in the history of this country. People working 2-3 jobs because of his lousy Obamacare. There are 527,000 more Americans working multiple part-time jobs in December of 2015 than December of 2014. Are you nuts? Obama says our economy is the envy of the world. What? You mean our looming collapse of the free market prosperity? That's what he's talking about? That's the envy? The looming collapse of our free market prosperity and the destruction of American wealth? Because of Obama's monetary policies? He's taken our economy in a direction that is dangerous, that is not sustainable, and has undermined everything that has been built up and created by the American entrepreneur. What are you, nuts? Join my gang tonight. Don't forget to go to my site, philsgang.com. It's free, and we're going to have the video of AU and GDX.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande, philsgang.com. The 401k big lie. They tell you invest $10,000 a year for 30 years, compounded at 6% annually. You will have a grand total of $245,000 to retire. That is not true. That is not the truth. What they don't tell you is the hidden fees. There's 27 hidden fees in your 401k. When you're all done, you lose half of what you put aside for your retirement. That's right, half. And another thing, you're not allowed to do individual stocks in a mutual fund. And you're not allowed to make money when stocks go down. That's ridiculous. Would you buy a car with just forward and no reverse? Why would you ever be in a fund that you can't make money when the stock market goes down? Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Every month now we get jobs. They give us the job numbers. We've been averaging, they tell us, 235,000 jobs a month. It's been a lie. That's a bogus number. The BLS that counts the jobs, they use what they call the birth-death model system. What they do is they manipulate the jobs so 40% of that number that you see is fake. That's right. If you take 235,000 jobs, the number really is 140,000. They bogus up about 95,000 jobs. But that's what goes on now on Wall Street. That's why you want to be a member of my gang, Phil's Gang, philsgang.com, because that way you get the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. I'm going to tell you something about your 401k that you don't know. You know the 401k is a tax code? That's what it is. Here's how it worked. In the 80s, you had pension funds, but they decided to give their CEOs a benefit on top of the pension. It was called 401k. That was to shelter their income. That way they could keep the CEOs because it was very competitive. But when all the jobs were shipped overseas, they no longer could keep pension funds. Too expensive. So they shifted all their employees to a 401k, duping you, thinking it was a good deal. But what they did is they charged hidden fees, which amount to about $250 billion a day, that they gave to lobbyists to go to Washington to make sure that this 401k would never be transparent. Here's what came of it.
Responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's right. So join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Every month now we get jobs. They give us the job numbers. We've been averaging, they tell us, 235,000 jobs a month. It's been a lie. That's a bogus number. The BLS that counts the jobs, they use what they call the birth-death model system. What they do is they manipulate the jobs so 40% of that number that you see is fake. That's right. If you take 235,000 jobs, the number really is 140,000. They bogus up about 95,000 jobs. But that's what goes on now on Wall Street. That's why you want to be a member of my gang, Phil's Gang, philsgang.com, because that way you get the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Trader Stock Charts.
Our economy right now is stronger than any other advanced economy. We have the best workers. We have the best universities. Our economy.
Best workers, best universities? Are you kidding me? Welcome back to Phil's Gang. By the way, don't forget, pick up my book, Walter's Way. The author, Walter Scheer, good friend of mine, and all the proceeds are split between the Vera and Walter Scheer Family Foundation and St. Jude. What a great book. we're going to announce soon when we're going to have a signing here in Sarasota, so you can come and visit Walter. 92 years young, wonderful stories. The stories are incredible, and things he's done. It's just amazing how he got into the oil business. He has something like 1,700 oil wells. I mean, it's just amazing what he's done as an entrepreneur. And if anyone, again, to enjoy this book, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. He set such an example. I mean, it's an uplifting book. It's a tremendous book. You can learn from this book. Walter's Way. Do get this book. Go to waltersway.org or go to my webpage, philsgang.com, to order it, and we'll let you know when Walter will have a signing. Now, he says we have the best universities. Before I get to that, though, I want tonight to make sure that everybody goes to my site, philsgang.com. I'm going to have up for you a video. Now, the videos I have there right now, you got to see them. It shows if you were a gang member and you're a busy person and you used my PT2, how easy it would have been for you to get a 15% return. I'm not making this up. You look at it. It's right there. It shows you. We're not lying about it. A 15% return on Tiffany. I'm going to put up tonight and show you how in December 3rd, when nobody else were buying the mining stocks, we bought GDX, an exchange traded fund, up 64%. And also our gold stock, AU, 121%. 121% return just using this PT2. Now, I'm not suggesting every gang member has those kind of returns. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it identified, the PT2 identified for every gang member, here's where you get in. Now is the time. The money is coming in. The money is flowing in. Get in now. Now, if they decide to get in later, that's fine. Even if they got in later, on GDX, let's say they only got a 30% return, or an AU, a 70% return. Check it out, because it's not so much the return. That's not what's important. What's important is for you to understand what's going on with the economy. It's manufactured. We are no longer, Wall Street's no longer there to identify companies and help them and fund them. We used to be able to take a company with just $10 million in sales and bring them to Wall Street and get them financing. Public finance, bring them public. 10 million in sales. Those days are gone now. You got to have like 120 million in sales before you can go public today, for God's sakes, because the costs are terrible. What has that done to the country? It's killed the economy, because it's the IPO, Wall Street helping fund young companies, entrepreneurs. That's what grew the country. That's what grew jobs. They destroyed it. Obama's destroyed it with all his stupid regulations and his Dodd and Frank, the stupid Dodd and Frank. Which, by the way, the one thing he made sure that he didn't put in the Dodd and Frank were any of the banks, any of the regulations on the banks that were supposed to be done. They're supposed to regulate the banks under Dodd and Frank. Oh no, they left them out. They left those out. But it's important for you to create wealth. If you think you're just going to take money, they're going to take money out of your pay, put it in your 401k, and you're going to be just fine, you're not. The numbers don't work. They don't work. 2%, you lose half of your money. And it's no longer even 2%. They're taking 3% now. At least try it. Go to my site. Look at it. It's not fake. It's real. And you'll see the Tiffany return of 15%. And you'll see the GDX. And I'm not saying every stock we do is a success. I'm not saying that. The ones that aren't, we make sure that we limit the losses, keep them very, very small. Very small. We got two stocks right now that we're working with, XBI and LABU. They had some nice moves last week. Now they're pulling back. So what we're going to do is watch them very carefully. But we started out very slow with them. With just 25 shares, we took some profits. Now we monitor them. And we monitor them with our gang. Every day we monitor them. So no gang member is sitting there worried about their stock. LABU, XBI, they don't worry. Because they know we watch it every day. They know we have coffee talk in the morning. They know before they even start the day, we tell them what's going on in the market, what's happened overnight, where we think the market's going to go. And then we have our class from 9:30 to 11. You can participate as long as you want, as little as you want, and updates all day long. Are you kidding? Nobody does this for $49.95. All archive, nobody does it for $49.95. Now let's talk about Obama with his university. Again, saying we have the greatest universities, just like we got the greatest workers. Well, the workers, we already talked about that. He screwed them. He screwed them good. But let's talk about these universities. Are you kidding? Costs are so high because the politicians keep making the grants larger and larger and larger so they can be heroes at home, so they can show their parents, vote for me. Look what I have done. I sent your kid to college. Are you nuts? They keep talking about it's interest. We got to fix the interest rate. It's not the interest rate. That's not what's killing the kids. It's the size of the grant. It's too big. It's making education too costly. These college costs are ridiculous. They keep rising. And it's killing our economy. That's right. These college costs so that our country, remember, our treasury makes something, they make more money on these college loans than ExxonMobil makes a year when they're screwing the kids. And these college costs are so expensive that it's hurting our economy. There's not enough jobs for all the students competing or completing their studies. The employees, they say these kids, they say or the employers are saying they can't find enough workers with technical skills. That's another problem. One solution, I think, is to start getting the kids to start doing classes online. Online. Get them online. You don't go and pay $30,000 for heaven's sakes. The real issue is controlling the cost of college, and Obama has not done a thing to help these kids to do that. Nothing. And the high cost is hurting the whole economy. The high cost of college makes it less likely that good students from poor families can attend a college. If you're in a poor family, and with the high cost, we're taking the poor families, we're excluding them. That means we got fewer scientists, engineers. We think engineers and scientists, they all come from rich families. The high cost of these loans are delaying young people getting married, having children. These students just will not contribute to the economy. When they're not getting married, they're not having children, they're not contributing. They'll live at home instead. They won't buy cars. They won't invest in housing. They can't afford it. They don't have a job. And there's a real multiplier effect, which has cut economic growth by $500 billion or more per annum in gross domestic product. In other words, people would have more money to spend if we got this cost under control. Obama has done nothing except these fake, we'll help with the interest rates. All these BS pet programs. Then you got the banks. What's he done with these banks? It's too big to fail. Are you kidding? 8 years ago, the biggest banks were up to their necks in fraud. And has anything changed? Nothing. Nothing's changed. It's unbelievable. That's why join my gang. Let's create wealth together. And all I ask you, help St. Jude. We'll be right back after this break. 43 past the hour on Phil's Gang. Remember, go to my videos at philsgang.com.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Even if the federal funds rate were to return to near zero, the FOMC would still have considerable scope to provide additional accommodation.
Accommodation, what's that mean? It simply means printing money. What she's saying is the economy's terrible. We're going to claw back that 25% or 0.25% interest rate hike that we did in December. And I'm going to print a whole bunch of money so that we can give it to companies to buy their own shares back so they can boost the stock market higher. The problem with that money is 0%. That means that people lose their jobs. They go from full-time to part-time. From part-time, they go to poverty. That's the problem. We can't keep doing this. Here's the point. When the market is going up, it's always when the economy is bad. Join my gang, philsgang.com, so you can participate.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. The 401k big lie. They tell you invest $10,000 a year for 30 years, compounded at 6% annually. You will have a grand total of $245,000 to retire. That is not true. That is not the truth. What they don't tell you is the hidden fees. There's 27 hidden fees in your 401k. When you're all done, you lose half of what you put aside for your retirement. That's right, half. And another thing, you're not allowed to do individual stocks in a mutual fund. And you're not allowed to make money when stocks go down. That's ridiculous. Would you buy a car with just forward and no reverse? Why would you ever be in a fund that you can't make money when the stock market goes down? Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish a wealth effect.
That's right. Did you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran at 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right, and the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, we come in the morning, we have what we call coffee talk, but we just don't sit around and throw the bowl, or joke or laugh. Our coffee talk is serious. Every morning before you start out investing, we have an intense discussion on what is going on and where we should be investing, because it's all about not the money, but where you're putting that money. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and enjoy the best coffee in town.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
And don't forget to go to my site, philsgang.com, for my videos where you get updates. It's free. You just go to philsgang.com and you'll see the stocks that we're working, absolutely free, and then my commentary on the stock market, what's going on. And it's absolutely free. Just check it out. Go to philsgang.com. Now, let's check out. This is what's interesting. Here's what Trump said, and everybody's all over him now.
How about that stupid Boston Globe? It's worthless, sold for $1. Did you see that story? The whole front page, they made up a story.
That was ridiculous. Did you see that in the front page of the Boston Globe? They pretend that like the election was over, what it would be like the day after he won. I mean, just ridiculous. Just absolutely. They're so upset that he's telling the truth. They don't want him. They don't want him. because he's telling the truth about the economy. They don't like that.
Well, everything is artificial. There's nothing that's real. We're just printing money and we're doing it incorrectly, and people don't have the incentive to go forward. They don't have the incentive to create jobs. And if it continues to go this way, it's going to be very, very sad for the economy.
And he's right. Everything is fake. Fake jobs. All our job numbers are fake to come in. Remember, every job number they give us the first Friday of the month are fake. 40% of those jobs aren't real. They're all make-believe. We have fake prices, fake income. We have fake income growth, for heaven's sakes. Fake financial stability, a fake economy, totally. A fake stock market, a fake recovery. We don't have a recovery. It's totally fake. He's absolutely right. You know we don't even have price discovery in the stock market anymore. No price discovery. Price discovery used to be a wonderful thing. It used to be you and I would trade and invest, and buyers and sellers would set the price of the stock based on performance of the company and profit margins. So we would look at the profits. I'd interpret the profits. You'd interpret them. And then we bid against each other. We buy our stock. But it was always based on profit margins. It was always based on not only just the profit margins, but it was based on free cash flow. I mean, there was so many things we would look at. But you can't do that anymore because it's all fake. Because stocks just go up. This 0% money. Obama has destroyed this country using the 0% money. He's destroyed price discovery. Zero interest rates for 70 months have totally destroyed price discovery. And he's basically destroyed the pricing function in the financial markets. It's nuts. The Fed intervenes now. Comes in with, like they did with QE in 2009. They inject trillions of printed money into stocks. Not the economy, into stocks. We now have stock values growing 5 times faster than profits. Stocks are going up 5 times faster than profits. What are you, nuts? Causing PE ratios to be at 20, 23, instead of where it should be, at 10. It's called a bubble. But they lie to you. Wall Street is so addicted to cheap money and this unlimited flow of this new liquidity into markets, this cheap money. As I said, there's no more IPOs, which made the economy strong, created jobs. Banks, instead of loaning money to a Main Street business to create good full-time jobs, instead the banks now, the traders for the banks, can go borrow money overnight from the Fed at zero and then speculate in stocks, then capture a quick profit, then do it again and again. But unfortunately, there's no money available to small businesses to build their business, to expand, to buy inventory. But there's plenty of money for the bank at free, zero, to trade. The whole financial market is totally dependent on 0% interest. And they're screwing the savers. That's the problem. The savers are getting screwed. Once you screw the savers, you screw the whole system. The monetary policy is crushing savers in order to accommodate these Wall Street banksters, their appetite for this free money. They're killing the savers, which is killing our small businesses. We have more businesses going out of business than opening up the doors. We've never seen that before in this country. Are you kidding? More than 6 million middle-class people have fallen into poverty, slipped into poverty under Obama. We've never seen that before. This is crazy. All this economic engineering. So what do? You don't go and put your money in a savings. You don't go put your money in a 401k. You put your money to work. You got to put it to work. Look, when you see that our earnings, we're starting earnings season right now, earnings have declined by minus 8.3%, making it for the fourth consecutive quarter make a year-over-year decline in earnings. For the fourth consecutive, who would, and the stocks keep going up? Yeah, earnings are declining. Are you nuts? The last quarter, 2015 GDP economic growth came in at an anemic 1.4%. And the Atlanta Fed just predicted last week the first quarter we're in right now will come in at 0.4%. But the market's going up. This is crazy. So what you got to do, even though revenues and you take revenues and earnings growth have been declining every quarter, every month, year over year since 2008, durable goods, business investment, all declining, manufacturing declining, but the stock market keeps going up. What does that cause? A bubble. So here's what you need to do. What we're doing with our gang, we're saying, all right, look, we know all this. We know everything's good, and we know jobs are terrible. We know that. We know under Obama, lower wage industry jobs account for only 22% of job losses during the downturn. We know that. But 54% of the jobs gained, and there are 2.3 million more jobs in lower wage sectors now than when Obama was elected. So let's think about that. Isn't that crazy? Under Obama, lower wage industry jobs accounted for only 22% of job losses. The low wages, the low wage, they lost very few jobs during the downturn. 22%. But the good job that you want, the $65,000 job, we lost 54% of those. And that's why people don't have any money to buy stuff. So we're all going to end up dead, and we all, before we die, we go into retirement. Retirement is the staging area for death. So at least you want to live pretty good, don't you, before you die? Or at least live the same lifestyle you've been accustomed to while you're working. Do you want to live less of a lifestyle? Nobody wants to do that. But you got to start doing something now. I've designed a system and a chart I know that works. Go to my site tonight, philsgang.com, or call right now and join the gang, 877-600-GANG. This is the best number you ever take down, 877-600-GANG. Because I will hold your hand through the entire process, and I'm going to show you tonight with GDX and AU how we got 121% and 64%. It's not fake. Look, no one is going to save you. No one's going to save you. There's nobody on your side. You think Obama is there to save anybody? He's been the worst president in the world. Worse than Jimmy Carter. Because, Sheriff Clark said it all.
He came into office with three objectives. One was to destroy American exceptionalism. The next was to obliterate the United States Constitution. And the third was to destroy the Republican Party.
Boy, and he did that. Look, let's build some wealth together. Call now, 877-600-GANG. Go to my site, philsgang.com, to go through my videos, and you'll see the returns that we made on gold. 64% and 121%.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock